Yes, I have a coffee maker in my bathroom. All right, so it's finally time to install that subwoofer I've got. I'm up in my loft right here where I'm storing it, and I've had this thing forever. I planned on doing it, I don't know, a year and a half ago whenever I installed the stereo in my truck. I'll put a link in the description on that video. It's just a double DIN CD. It's not even a CD player, it's just a media receiver. I'll look it up. I think I have the part number for that somewhere, but it is in the other video. It tells you the part number and how to install it and all that. But like I said, I've had this for a while, and it's time to put it in, and I just haven't been giving my F150 much love lately, so let's do that. Let me go ahead and get it out, and we'll get it outside and take a look at it, and I'll show you guys the amp I'm using and all that. So, okay, so we've got the speaker out here, and I'll go over kind of where I got this, what kind of amp that is. So pretty much, I used to have an 88 Mustang GT, and I picked this sub up to put in the back of that, which I did. It was quite a while ago, a few years ago, and I found a guy selling this on Facebook for $65. So I went and picked it up. It's a JL Audio slot ported bass wedge, I guess they call it. I'm not 100% sure of the model number or anything like that, but you know, it's in perfect condition. No issues whatsoever with it. It worked fine when I used it in my Mustang. So I picked that up for 65 bucks. And then I went and bought an amp from a store down the street from where I used to live, and it's a JX500 1D. Okay, pretty small amp, but I talked to them and they said that this sub is very efficient, so I don't need a lot of power for it, and it actually works really, really good. This combination, this amp and speaker. So okay, so when I installed this stereo, what I did was, you know, it's not, this truck is not the easiest truck in the world to replace the radio in. It's a little bit of a process, and as you can see from my other video, you got to pop these panels out and all that, and it's a little bit of a pain. So what I recommend you do is, if you ever do this, is install all the stuff you would need, even if you don't plan on doing it. Like if you don't plan on installing a sub, you know, down the road you may want to. So I recommend, the kits are really cheap. I got the little amp kit for like, I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks, and just wire it up. Plug everything in the back of it. You know, your sub outs, your remote wire that turns the amp on, and your RCAs and all that. Go ahead and hook it up, and just kind of bundle it up, put it somewhere where, you know, behind the dash where you can get to it. This way that if you ever decide to, you don't have to rip this whole entire dash apart, which is what I did, okay? So I went and bought the little amp kit, and I installed it, and I have the wires running all the way to the back here, okay? So I have everything I need right here. The remote, the power wire, the ground wire, everything, it's all right here. So I've already done that. It comes with a nice fuse holder, and I just went ahead and bundled it up right here. There's my terminal for the power. Pretty much just ran it along here, kind of zip tied it down here around the bottom, zip tied it to that harness, and then I was able to, if you look right here, push it through this little grommet. There's a grommet right here on the firewall that you can push it through, okay? And then that comes through right here. Now you might be able to see it. It's kind of dark in here, but it's right here. Pretty self-explanatory when you're running just the power wire. So, and then I ran it underneath this channel all the way to the back, up and around here behind the seat belt, and then over underneath here. It's still not like exactly how I want it. It's kind of in the way of my jack and all that, so I might tidy that up a little bit, kind of push it back up in there, and maybe try to find something I can zip tie it to just to get it out of the way. And then I ended up, you know, leaving it right over there. So So it automatically goes right to my my Amazon Music, because that's kind of what I use most of the time, is the Amazon Music. So goes right to that. Starts charging the phone. Oh, and by the way, this this radio charges the phone really fast. It must be like a higher voltage, I don't know, USB or something, but it charges the phone super fast. So let's go ahead and go here. What I want to do is, since this radio, what's nice about it is it has some settings that you can go into as far as the sound goes. And what I want to do is set a crossover, because the thing is this, I'm not going to need the low end coming from the factory speakers. Okay, so I can turn off the high pass, or no, I can turn off the like the lower tones to the factory speakers right here. So we're gonna keep the sub in normal phase. The low pass filter is at 100 Hertz. So let's raise that to, I have the sub set to around 120. So we'll keep it right there, 120. The high pass filter, no, we'll go lower on this. The high pass filter is going to be at 120. So basically, what that does is it keeps your factory speakers from being hit with the low frequencies. So we'll go back, and then the EQ. I usually like to run, like rock or whatever. You can adjust your. Let's see, the subwoofer off. Let's turn that on. Right here, there's custom. So you can do your EQ however you want. I don't know, I'm just guessing here. Like I said, I normally use one of the like rock settings or whatever like that. So okay, let's go back. Let's see if we can find something on Amazon that won't get me like a strike on YouTube. So let's go to find. Let's type, I don't know. I don't listen to bass music, but we'll try it. All right. Drum and bass music. Drum and bass jungle. I don't know what that is. It doesn't fit the greatest. I'm gonna keep the seat like this to kind of cover up the wiring back here, but I still need to kind of tidy that up and make sure nothing gets pinched or anything like that. So I'll probably put some more zip ties or whatever, and then just kind of have this sitting like that, which will still give me some storage. I can put stuff here if I wanted to or whatever, but I mean, it doesn't look horrible. So yeah, I really love this truck. I just wish that it's been so reliable for me and all that. I just wish I wouldn't have hit a deer with it. I don't know. Maybe I'll fix it. Maybe I won't. I kind of beat it back into submission, and with a rubber mallet, and kind of taped it up. But all this needs to be replaced. The fender, the lights all cracked and everything. But oh well, that was about 8 months ago. I hit a deer. So anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. There you go. Installed a JL Audio 10-inch sub in an F150. So sounds really good. It's probably going to sound better when I have all the doors closed and all that, but I know that it's not going to come through on video. It never does. Like even when I watch other guys' YouTube channels on doing audio and all that, it never comes through through the camera like it does in person. So, but I can tell you that it sounds really good. That sub is really efficient, and you know, it's ported, the box is ported, slot ported and all that, which, you know, really is, it's kind of boomy, you know. When I was younger, I used to build like sealed enclosures, which hit a lot harder. This is just kind of more like fills the whole cabin full of bass. So, but anyway, that's going to do it, guys. Probably my next video, I'll probably be doing the clutch on that SVT Focus. Maybe, I've been taking it apart and ordering parts. It's just that, honestly, nobody's watching those videos. Apparently nobody cares about Ford Focuses, which I don't blame you. I really don't. It's a 4-cylinder. I did get the transmission out. The transmission is fine. I went through all the gears. Everything was fine. It was actually the clutch that was destroyed on this thing. So it was in a million pieces. So when I took the clutch out, it just basically everything just fell out of it. So that's why it wasn't going into gear, and it was just, you know, it would run but just sit still. But anyway, that's gonna do it. I will check you guys later. Hopefully I'll make a video sooner than this time. So all right, peace out.